Well, you can really see the my marker obsession behind me here. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm trying something a little bit new, even though that it's something that I've been wanting to do ever since I started this channel. It's actually the main reason I did start this channel. I just haven't done a video like it just yet, but that is a monthly bullet journal plan with me video. Today, I'm going to be illustrating and creating and planning my August 2023 bullet journal setup. And as you can see on my shirt, it's gonna have some flowers in it. So grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get started. Voice over Grace is going to take over this portion of the video, and I just wanted to hop on here and give you all a little bit of a backstory about my bullet journaling journey. So I started bullet journaling back in July 2020. That was the very first year that I bullet journaled. And I actually started bullet journaling and this channel because of a specific bullet journaling creative YouTuber who I was exposed to. And that, my friends, is none other than the Queen, Amanda Rach Lee. Because of my bullet journaling story and how my channel started because of her and because of how inspired I was by her, I thought it would be kind of fun to recreate one of her old spreads. So here is my take on Amanda Rach Lee's July 2018 sunflower themed bullet journal setup. Of course, the first spread that I'm going to be doing for my August 2023 bullet journal setup is the cover page. So for this page, I took inspiration from Amanda Rach Lee's original 2018 cover page. I started off by using my 05 fine liner, and then I went in with that and I sketched out a bunch of circles beforehand. I did these in pencil, and then I went over the inside of the circles for the center of the flower and added in a little pattern design. The outer circle, I used that as my marker for where to put the petals. This was a nice little trick that I learned from watching Amanda Rach Lee do her setup, and also you can find a more in-depth teaching of how she drew her sunflowers on her How to Doodle Sunflowers video, which I will link in the description box if anyone would like to check it out. Now, after I have outlined all of the flowers using my fine liner, I'm now going in with my markers and filling in all of the petals as well as the center of the flower. I mostly, for my coloring, used Tombow dual brush pens, but I also used a couple simple Crayons Supertips markers. I found that by using a bunch of different shades of yellow, I was able to bring the flower more realistic standard, which was kind of nice. Overall, I have a very cartoonist art style, but I liked using the different shades to help switch it up a bit. Right now, I'm just going in with a green Tombow dual brush pen number 192, and I am filling in the stems and leaves of the flowers. I really liked how the green kind of brought everything together and separated the yellows. I thought it looked really nice, and it also added a nice touch to the title that I provided on the page. I also felt like the page was feeling a bit empty, so I went back in and added in some kind of cut up craft paper and some grid washi tape, and I think it turned out nice. On the other side of my spread, I am making a quote spread. This was actually pretty simple to put together. I took another piece of cut out craft paper that I had and stuck it kind of towards the left side of the page and wrote a nice simple quote on it that just says "Bloom Bright." I thought it was very fitting for the sunflowers and how they're always looking up to the sun. And I'm very excited for August because I'm actually heading home for the summer, which is going to be fun, so I thought this would be a nice sunny quote to put. I'm also illustrating another little sunflower at the bottom of the page just to kind of tie over the theme across the page and adding in some washi tape to go with it. This next spread that I'm going to be doing is my calendar spread. So I started off writing in the kind of loopy elegant cursive just in the top corner there, and then I also added a bunch of little sunflowers around my calendar layout that I'd set up. So I illustrated those and added some extra petals in, And then I went and started with creating my actual boxed layout for my calendar. I think these boxes are 7 wide and 6 high. I went on and colored in the sunflowers once I had outlined the boxes, and then I also added some headers to the boxes just for the days of the week. So I wrote those out, and on the other 2 boxes on the side there, I have the top one for my goals of the month and the bottom one for birthdays. The 2 corners on the bottom and the top also seemed a little empty, so I went back in and added in some craft paper. The next 2 pages I'm going to be creating are my habit tracker and mood tracker. For my habit tracker, I do the same layout that I always do. I always create these little mini calendars for each habit that I want to track. This month, however, I only did 6 when usually I do 9, but since I'm going to be away from my house for so long and visiting Ontario, I thought 6 would be good. I'm also coloring in my little flowers that I added around. The habits that I'm tracking this month include working on my story, watering my plants, and going outside. As for my mood tracker, I'm staying consistent with this nice little cursive font and decided to create this one giant sunflower in the middle. I made sure that there were 31 petals, 1 petal for each day. So each day I'm going to be filling out a petal corresponding with the color that goes along with my mood, which I am writing down here at the bottom of the page. This next spread here is my reading tracker, and it is one of my favorite ones to use. So the way I set this one up is I create this really long kind of rectangular box, and within that I create other little rectangles here, as you can see, and each little rectangle represents a day. There are 4 columns in the big rectangle, 1 column for each book I read. And the boxes on the side are there for when I finish a book and I can write my thoughts. On the other half of the spread is my playlist spread, and here I did a layout that I don't usually do. Usually I just set up 9 large boxes, but this time around, because I wanted to really put emphasis on the sunflowers, I decided to just write little boxes. So inside of these boxes I'm going to write the artists and the title of the songs that I have been loving right now, and yeah. We have reached the final spread of my August 2023 bullet journal setup, and that is my gratitude log. These little circles that I'm writing down, one is for every day of the month, and on these lines I'm going to be writing one thing that I'm grateful for every single day. I started this about a year ago, and I found a huge difference in how I treat myself and the world around me. So if you are looking to add something new to your journal, I highly recommend adding in a gratitude log. At the top of the page here, I'm also adding in a few sunflowers just to tie in the theme again and fill up some extra space. Overall, I think this spread turned out very, very cute, very simple, and I really like how the green and yellow lines contrast each other. I think it turned out great. And here we are with my final flip through of my August 2023 bullet journal setup, inspired by Amanda Rachley's July 2018 bullet journal setup. I really like how this one turned out. It's very colorful, but also very simplistic. The sunflowers really bring a lot of color to the page, and I love it. So there you have it. Thank you all for watching this video. If you'd like to see more of these Plan With Me videos, please leave a comment and let me know. Let me know your thoughts on how the setup turned out and if you have also done a sunflower theme before. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Inkfuzz. The account isn't really totally started just yet, but I'm working on it. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see me do, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.